+2 here. We are doing 2024 Scholarship Calculus question 3, yes, B2. I found this question challenging and I figured it out. Happy now. I solved it several times, 2 times actually, and figured it out. So the question is this: find the distance Alice travels in one complete rotation around the teapot. Note when a curve is defined parametrically by the equation x equals f over theta and y equals g over theta on an interval theta is in between alpha and beta, we can find its length L by using the formula. So, you know, I I'll just use what I solved here to explain. So it's not that hard, like we solved dx d theta, dy d theta earlier, right? So do you remember? Dx d theta is -4 bracket sine theta plus sine 4 theta, and dy d theta is 4 cosine theta plus cosine 4 theta. When you square it, 16 is there, and later on I factorized by 4. Square root of 16 is 4 here. Now, inside is quite interesting. So sine squared theta plus 2 sine theta cos sine 4 theta plus sine squared 4 theta, right? Because I factorized by 16, I can say cosine squared theta plus 2 cosine theta cosine 4 theta plus cosine squared 4 theta. As you know, sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is 1, right? Trig identity. Also, sine squared 4 theta plus cosine squared 4 theta is 1. So that's how you get 1 plus 1. And plus this, right? And I used, so formula sheet. So over here, right? So products rule, yeah? To rewrite this. So that becomes 2 sine theta cosine theta becomes cosine 3 theta minus cosine 5 theta. And 2 cosine theta cosine 4 theta becomes cosine 5 theta plus cosine 3 theta and d theta. So what I've got is, so minus cosine 5 theta and plus cosine 5 theta cancel out. And what left is square root of 2 plus 2 cosine 3 theta. So I can factorize by square root of 2. Then finally I got square root of 1 plus cosine 3 theta. That was a bit challenging there, but finally I figured it out. So I used this over here, right? So I say A is 1.5 theta. So then I could say that's equivalent to, so 1 is 2 cosine squared of 1.5 theta minus cosine 3 theta to get rid of cosine 3 theta. So, back to this question, that line, you can't really use substitution rule. I tried. So I figured out I have to use trig identity. So I use that. That way I can get rid of cosine 3 theta, isn't it? So as you know, that one there is just a square root of 2 times cosine 1.5 theta, right? So that means 8 times that. But now see, I started with a 0 to 2 pi, but then the answer was 0. And I puzzled why that is. It's length. How come I get 0? But then when I see this diagram, yes, of course, because it rotates like this, right? So from 0 to pi, that becomes negative because it's going anti-clockwise. And from pi to 2 pi, that's a plus. So what I did here, I didn't change here. I changed it to pi to 2 pi, okay? When I do pi to 2 pi, I get 5 and 1/3, right? It's positive. And then because they are equivalent, so over here, so much length, how it goes like this, let's say, that's a 5 and 1/3. The other side must be 5 and 1/3 as well. So you double it to find, total length, which is 10 and 2/3 should be the answer. All right. That was challenging, but I'm glad I solved it. All right. I will see you next time. Bye.